Welcome back, folks. Now today, I got some figures I've been wanting to show y'all all week. These amazing figures done by CustomX. This man done killed that shit again. I've got plenty of his figures in the past, but these ones I had to add to my collection. He put them up on eBay, and that shit was hard to win. But after I won that shit, let me tell you something, I was not messing around. I had to get these figures. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. 2 different types of Rambo, some Asterix figure, some man on a spaceship, which I got him before the auction happened. He had a different auction on him. And then that Snake, Heman, and Night Creep. I had to get all that shit. We're gonna break them down. First off, we're gonna start with Snake, Heman. God damn, he looks so good. Now with him, it's just the small things that go a long way. Like the detail in the chest, all the scales and shit. And then right on top of that, you got that Evil Horde logo. Oh, that thing pops. And then this sexy ass special sword. You know what I mean? It's got its own lore and all that shit. He's got it on his Instagram page. But right there, that was a must-have for me. The sword won it. And that fucking face. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Y'all know that face looks so good. You know goddamn well that face looks good. Best Snake He-Man face I've seen in a minute. Right here on the back side of the body. Ain't nothing special. It's just got his axe and his seal just sitting there all pretty. But that sword of power, that is the creme de la creme right there. And to top it all, look at that hair. That perfect hairstyle for a He-Man head. Y'all see that shit right there? It just looks so damn good. And the paint job is perfect on it. Hands down, a great looking figure. And I got 2 swords. 2 swords, he can't even hold the other one. But I don't care. I'm just glad to have that shit. It looks that good. Right here, Snake He-Man, a must-have for any Snake collection. Any MOTU collection in general. Right here, he made his own lore on the back of the box. Let's take a look at it real quick. And it says, trying to remove his sword from the power pool of the Snake Men, a trap created by evil Skeletor. He-Man finds himself bewitched by the power of King Hiss and turned into a Snake Man. His power sword was transformed into Klingsor, a mythical blade. Neither totally slave nor completely free, He-Man will have to fight in part for his survival, but also for Eternia, by drawing power from the Serpent's Tower instead of Grayskull. Well, folks, I gotta say that shit's pretty interesting. I love the backstory on his ass, but we got plenty more figures to get through. And up next, we got Rambo and Evil Rambo. These 2 figures look badass. We're gonna start with Good Guy Rambo with his nice green colored pants, followed up by that vicious machine gun, that big ass knife on it. Nice looking scope on that bitch. Y'all see that shit? How he added the color all up in the scope, all the little wires and stuff. Then he's got his signature bullet going around the chest and shit like that. Oh, it looks so good. And then the emblem right there for the good guys right on the shoulder pad with his nice signature necklace, headband, and match. And then right next to his ass, we got Evil Horde Rambo. This motherfucker looks badass with the same big ass machine gun, but he's got the eyes that are in a trance, all green and shit like that, with the Evil Horde logo all up on the shoulder pad. That's what I'd like to see. When he had 2 different ones, I'm like, look, I gotta get them both. I need both of them in my collection. Right here looking at the back, they both the same. One got black pants and one got green. But here's a better look at all them bullets going around the chest. Oh, it looks so good. I need that for some other figures. But them shoulder pads, that's top notch right there. He made all that shit up. And that hair, I can tell right there from the back, that is Sylvester Stallone's Rambo haircut all day. He killed that shit, folks. If somehow, some way, Rambo ended up in the MOTU world and then ended up having an evil version, I would say, yeah, this is how they would look. CustomX, you killed this shit on the mark, but guess what? He's got a description for his ass on the back of the box art. And there it is, folks. Let me read this shit out. On Earth or Eternia, survival is his only rule. They thought they had him cornered, but he was the one who had led them right where he wanted. Rambo was a master at manipulating his enemies, and these were no match for him. They would soon fall one by one. Invisible under a large fern, he enjoyed the moment for a second. But suddenly the landscape changed. The chirping of the birds and insects had stopped altogether. In their place, the relentless rhythm of drums. Nearing the edge of the forest, he saw it. A column of men in silver armor with a red bat on their chest. He didn't know what happened, nor this horde of evil-looking men were headed, but he knew one thing. There was not enough of them for one like him. Basically, Rambo's one badass motherfucker. We all know that. And the evil horde is gonna find out. We got plenty of figures to cover. The next one up, we got Night Creep. This figure right here, this is the one that I wanted most of all out of this whole group that he had. Let's take a look real quick. We got the purple color scheme throughout with that nice looking belt. This man must be well endowed. And then working our way up, we got this beautiful looking staff. Oh, that shit looks so good. Then right there, he's got the wings with the emblem and that beautiful fucking face. That crow bird looking face with them evil red eyes. That nice looking red little mohawk type of thing right going on. This figure looks like he don't play no games. He will kill somebody. He will peck their eyes out. He will fuck them up. Right here on the back. Oh, look what he did with the cape. He cut that thing down, put some holes in it. That thing is battle damage. That shit looks so good. I would have never thought about cutting that cape up like that. And then right there, you get a better look at them wings on each side. He custom made that shit, printed it out, painted it up. Oh, it's on fire. And then right there on the back of the head, oh, it looks so good. Oh man, come on, Mattel. Take some lessons from this guy right here. Night Creep needs to be legit. He's legit to me, but they need to bring him out to the people. Out of all the figures that were up for auction, this was the hardest one to win. Let me tell you, that shit right there, I needed this figure. Wasn't no stopping me. But guess what? He's got law off his ass. Right here, look at the box art that he made. Oh, that shit looks so legit. With Night Creep just flying right there to the center. It's perfect. And then right there on the back, you got Night Creep creeping out He-Man. He-Man on the ground like a bitch. He-Man ain't gonna go out like that. Drunk He-Man ain't gonna get on the ground like that. But that's what he did, and that shit looks good. He's got another card right here. You see Night Creep with his staff out, with the stank lines and stuff, with the power coming from it. That shit looks nice. Damn good artwork on that. But on the back, he's got the lore. And let me read that shit to you real quick. It says, from the blackest corners of the cursed woods, from the most terrible nightmares and beyond imagination, comes the evil sorcerer of the horde, paralyzing even the bravest of heart. And the strongest warrior with the indescribable fear, he is one of the most important fighters of the warlord Hordak. The raven-like creature glides silently and unnoticed through the night with its dark purple wings, and then strikes with lightning speed with its moon scythe. Dark magic surrounds the mystical monster and puts everyone who looks into his bright red eyes in fear, terror, and panic. For a long time, this creature of the night was thought to be a myth or ancient legend, but Hordak and Shadow Weaver managed to track him down and recruit him as a warrior for the evil Horde Empire. With him in his ranks, Hordak could succeed once and for all in defeating He-Man, Skeletor, and King Hiss, and bringing the secret powers of Castle Grayskull into his merciless clutches. Night Creep, bringer of nightmares, devourer of courage, and probably the most fearsome fighter of the Horde. Well, that's one guy you don't want to run into in the middle of the night. He will fuck you up. I guarantee it. I love Night Creep. Much needed for the line, but we got some more figures to show you. Up next, we got Asterix and Grandizer. I don't know who the fuck these are, but guess what? I know somebody that does. I reached out to a special friend of mine that knows a little backstory on each. Right here, we got Mega J Retro.
Crap, Mr. Arcade, when you sent me this photo, my jaw literally dropped. This is absolutely crazy. I mean, holy crap. Like, this is a collection of figures which I've never seen before. And, I mean, let's just take a look at these guys. This is just absolutely crazy. First of all, we have Rambo on the far left-hand corner. And he looks pretty damn awesome, I gotta tell you. The full metal jacket, you know, the blaster here with the bayonetta, and of course his signature bandana and that Sylvester Stallone face, just awesome. I love the signature necklace. That's awesome. From the first, I believe it was First Blood. We're gonna get to these two in a second, but then we come over here and all the way to the right. Yeah, we have Snake He-Man from the mini comic, which looks incredible. He's even got his version of the Power Sword. I love this guy. But he's got a Horde symbol on his chest. I can't remember if that was actually a thing in the comic, but he looks beautiful. I love the little, scale pattern that's on his chest as well. And that mandible, it really looks like, a Thanos kind of mandible. It looks amazing. Then we have a Horde Vulture Trooper. This is awesome. I think if I'm remembering correctly, he might have been in one episode of the Filmation series. I'm not 100% sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong there, Mr. Home Arcade. And then we have another Rambo, and he's looking pretty badass. This one's actually more of the, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Rambo First Blood Part 2. He's got, the signature black pants. He's got that crazy-looking eye, those crazy-looking eyes. And if I'm not mistaken, they're sort of green, aren't they? That's kind of weird. He's also got a single shoulder pauldron, but it's actually for the Evil Horde. So is this Rambo Evil Horde? That's interesting. But the two figures here that really stand out. Oh my god, this is just crazy. I'm gonna go all the way back to the right first, to the left first, and this is Asterix. Holy crap! For those of you guys who don't know, Asterix is actually a very famous, very much beloved French comic book of a Viking character named Asterix. He wears the Viking helmet with the winged helmet, and it's actually a wonderful comic book. It's very comedic. It sort of has that wonderful Smurf-like illustration technique, where they sort of look very the larger noses, the very big characters, and immediately I could tell this was Asterix just by the way his clothes are. The black tunic, the red pants, the boots, and of course that signature mustache. Beautiful custom right here. I love it. Anybody who's an Asterix fan, you will definitely love this figure. But the one that got me, oh my god, right off the bat, I was just blown away. It's Grandizer. Holy crap, a barbarian Grandizer. Oh my goodness. Guys, this just harkens back to my roots, man. This was from Force 5, my first experience with Grandizer in Force 5, and this is incredible. The face looks so good. I mean, these are the horns, the helmet itself, the eyes. Even so Grandizer has a face more like Optimus Prime, but I love what this customizer's done with it. I love the straps. You know what? The actual chest, the chest emblem, right? The double sickle. You know what I mean? On his shoulders. He's got this furry cape. It's amazing, and of course he has the screw crusher punch. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. I'm pretty sure this launches out off of his forearm to attack his enemies. He's got the loincloth, which looks exactly like Grandizer. Even his boots, they have the blue trim at the top. And he's got a sickle, an actual wooden sickle. So for those of you who watch the show, if this was actually Grandizer, these would shoot out of his shoulders and actually become 2 tomahawks. And then, just to add that wonderful last piece of this incredible character, boom! We have the Spazer. Oh my gosh. It's an actual Spazer, and he's riding on top of the Spazer. Now, for those of you who don't know the show, it's a gigantic Japanese robot show. So what ends up happening is, this is the vehicle which Grandizer rides in. And he shoots out from the inside of this saucer when he needs to go into robotic mode. These 2 protrusions on the side, the 2 wings, they actually have additional armaments on them, and they can fly off and do damage to characters and then reattach themselves. This is actually incredible. I'm so blown away by this custom, and man, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. All of these characters are absolute brilliance. Congratulations, Mr. Home Arcade. These are ones to cherish. I mean, oh my god, I'm so impressed. And of course, your backdrop here, just gorgeous. Chef's kiss. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Home Arcade. This is another great custom collection, and I'm super happy you shared this with us. In freaking incredible.
Thank you so much, Mega J, for enlightening us, because I didn't know none of that shit. But right here, looking at Asterix, I'm loving them bright-ass red pants. I never seen this figure really before. I seen a couple illustrations, but that was it. But looking up close at that belt, Mega Custom X put a lot of detail in that shit. Same thing with that hooch bottle right there. When man be getting drunk, that big ass mustache on his face definitely did a great job on that face sculpt. But them ears followed by that nice sword right there. Looks just like the illustrations to me. Hit that shit right on the mark. Definitely captured the essence of this figure in MOTU form. But I just wanted to get a little up close look at them ears, because that shit looks so good. It reminds me of the Thor helmet and shit. Maybe that's where they got that shit from, I don't know. But right here on the back, you see a better look at that hooch bottle. And then the detail on that belt damn near looks leather. You know what I'm saying? All in all, badass figure. I'm loving how shiny silver that helmet is. The pants look on point. Everything looks on point with him. Asterix, I damn sure didn't know nothing about him when I bid on him. But I'm glad I won his ass. But we got one more left, folks. We got Grandizer. And this figure, he wasn't in the initial auction. He was in an auction a couple months back. It just took a long time for me to get his ass. But I love the way he looks. I never was into that cartoon as a child, but I don't give a shit. Because I'm loving the way this man comes off. He's standing on business right there. Big ass horns, big ass fists. I'm loving that Power Rangers vibe he got going on, you know what I'm saying? The color scheme, everything pops. He even got a pickaxe, you know what I mean? Fuck somebody up with a pickaxe. And then right there, he's got the flying device. Now, if he would have been the robot, I guess he would turn into that shit. But for him right here, he just rides on it. I'm loving them blades. I'm loving everything about it. He got this sculpt perfect. You know what I'm saying? But what he could do without having him change into the thing, it's nice. Right there. Oh my God. This motherfucker done skinned a bear and put that picture on his back. That's a perfect cape for his ass. And then that helmet right there. I'm loving the little spikes on it. Them horns, that shit would hurt somebody if he rammed somebody with it. And then the exhaust on that little ship right there. Everything looks so good. He's even got foot pegs for his ass to stand on. He goes in there nice and easy. And then right there, he just put him on a little cup. He sent me the half a cup. But as you can see, this thing is fully detailed underneath and on top. All the way around. Look at this shit. I'm just pretending I'm flying and it looks good with the background. I'm very satisfied with both of these. But I got something else to show you. Look at this shit. These are two figures that he already made up, and I asked him to send it to my ass. I bought it off him. These right here, Mattel could take notes. We need more bird type figures in the line. All we got is Stratos, naked Stratos, gray Stratos. I need some actual fucking birds. Look at the claws on their ass. That fucking face. Oh my God, American Eagle face. That shit looks so legit with them wings. And then Zor in MOTU body form. Well endowed and shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm lost for words. This is one sexy ass bird right there. I could imagine him being the sorcerer. You know what I'm saying? So you got the sorceress, that motherfucker's the sorcerer. Him and that eagle bird, must-haves all day. Looking at the back, they both standing on business. What can I say? I love the way these bird figures look. The wings are on point. Same wings as Night Creep. You know what I'm saying? But in different colors. Mattel really needs to get on the ball with this shit. Sign Mega Custom X up to a contract. Have him make some figures. Right here, I just wanted to show you all the figures that I ended up getting off of Mega Custom X over the past few months. These are some of the best looking customs that I have seen. Some of the most creative looking customs in a while. You know what I'm saying? He's in my top 5 creators of different MOTU stuff. We got Simon Belmont. We got so many different figures back there. Look at that goddamn turtle. An anti-turtle turtle. They got Conan the fucking Barbarian. And that Night Creep. Oh, he looks so goddamn menacing. With the Snake Priest to finish it off. The creme de la creme right there. The must-have. I highly recommend, folks, any of these figures. If you could win them on the eBay auction, if I don't have it already, then your ass might have a chance. But if I don't have that figure yet, don't try. Don't bid it up. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get them all day. I do what I gotta do to create this beautiful collection of figures. But Mega Custom X, great job, brother. You knocked every single one of these out the park. And I love it. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. Go ahead and hit the button. I know you have to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.